I'm very proud to say that I've competed my heart out for 18 years. I always have new goals to achieve, and I love the competition. Unfortunately, there's a hell of a lot of training goes into a 7-minute race. We're here 11 months a year training, so it's not easy, but that also makes it more rewarding when you do get the results. We train 6 days a week and 2 to 3 times every day. At this point in my career, physically I'm fairly well hit my limits. Recovery takes longer, etc. So now you're looking for those other advantages, and the 3 aspects, I guess, of rowing is the physical, is the mental, and the technical. And the technical is probably where I can do the most work at the moment and find the most improvement. So I've been rowing for 18 years. And that's the thing that I'm still working on, and that's why we do so many kilometres. The mental aspect's a big part of it, especially in the single, because it's a tough boat. You're by yourself a lot. There's a lot of things to think about. There's a lot of pain that you have to put yourself through, and that's a lot where the mental comes in, because you've got to try to block that out. A lot of the time your body's telling you that you should stop now, and your mind's just got to block that out and say, no, we're going to keep going, and we're going to finish this off.
At the 2016 Olympics, the men's single scull final came to a thrilling conclusion, with Drysdale taking the gold medal over Croatia's Damir Martin, edging him out of the win by 5 1/1000ths of a second. Following their photo finish, Drysdale invited Martin to train with him at the New Zealand High Performance Centre in Cambridge.
It's great to have him in New Zealand and here training with us. I think it's a mutually beneficial thing. It's very competitive, and that means that you're pushing the limits all the time and sort of learning, I guess, a bit about yourself and learning a bit about them, and that makes it even more special, I guess, when you do line up against each other and race.
We were always wondering how strong he is, what he's doing, what he's eating, I don't know what kind of trainings he does. So now I see he's pretty normal. He just pushes a little bit harder till the end of the trainings.
When you get 2 guys like us together, neither of us want to lose, and we have a low rate. So rate is how many strokes per minute you take. If you're at a lower rate, you've got to put more power in per stroke. Your normal training rate is around 18 to 20. One of us starts to push, and then the other one will start to push, and then it just gets faster and faster, and the heart rate gets higher and higher, and the speeds get faster and faster, and suddenly you're doing some pretty impressive speeds at some very low rates.
We're stunned how he had lower stroke rate than the others. It's always nice to see what he is doing, how he is doing, how the preparation goes. It's easy to make one result, but I think for 10 years to be on the top, that's something that experience makes. I hope to make something that I last as long as Mahé.
You want the sport to evolve, you want it to get faster, you want to have those great races, and part of that is I guess training with each other and trying to push each other to places that well, you don't really want to go there when you're racing, but when you do have to, like in Rio, it makes it very special. I'm looking to go through to Tokyo. I'll be 41, so that will certainly be it for me in rowing. Every single day you're trying to achieve one small little goal, and it's those tiny details that ultimately over a long period of time add up and build up, and you can't take shortcuts. You've got to do everything absolutely to the best of your ability. So that's sort of, I guess, my mantra, the best you can be, and that's what I try to live by every day.